Hello, it's Mrs. B again. So I wanted to show you a little bit more about your kmail, okay? Here you see what we call the OLS, or the Online Learning System. And this is just kind of your, I'm not sure exactly how to explain it, but it's kind of like the bulletin board, okay? This is kind of like your school bulletin board. So mine does look a little bit different because I'm a teacher, and I do have some private, some things from other students that I didn't want to share. So I did put a sticky note over the middle of mine, and that's not normally there. We'll talk about what's normally there, but I did put a sticky note over mine for now, okay? So when you bring yours up, again, it might look a little different because you're a student and not a teacher, but I wanted to point out a couple of places, okay? Number one is your kmail. Here you can see kmail. You can click on the arrow and it will give you the choice to send or to check your kmail, okay? And as I said before, that is your in-school email. That's how you email your teachers. Well, that's how you email me or your guidance counselor or your advisor, okay? So that is how you would email us. You might also have emails from us. There are emails that come, kmails. There are kmails that come from your teacher as well as administration, your guidance counselor, your advisor. There are a lot of places that kmails can come from. So you are expected to check your kmail every day. Every kmail that a student sends or receives can be seen by the learning coach, okay? So I also want to point out over here, it says you have no new kmail messages. That means I have no new emails. But right here is a quick way to check and see if you have new emails. Now I can see whether or not you have opened a kmail. So I can see whether or not you're reading the information I'm sending you. It is important to check your kmail every day. Once a month, I will kmail to you a calendar that tells you which lessons we will be doing in class together, and I will be sending you the unique newsletter. And that's the newsletter that goes out to just our class and the middle school class that's like ours, okay? So those are things you will find in your kmail that are very important. Bear with me a second. I'm going to show you how to send a kmail, okay? When you go to the window, or when you click on the option to send a kmail, it will look something like this. Sometimes this is a little confusing to new students, so let me show you exactly how to do it. Where it says to, if you click on it, it will give you a search item, okay? Or a search box, I'm sorry. It will give you a search box. So what you need to do is if you want to send, let's say you want to send me a kmail, you would click on teacher, and you would put my last name in, okay? Once you've put in my last name and that I'm a teacher, you would click search. It comes up with my name, and then you check it. Yes, that's the person I want to send it to. And then hit return to message. So you've searched for who you want, you've clicked on exactly the right person, and now you're going to return to message. When you return to the message, you can see now it says who it's to, and you can change that or delete that, okay? The next place that you're going to fill out, now you may not have all these options, but that's okay, but the next place you want to fill in is your subject. Tell me what you're kmailing about, okay? Just a quick something. Just, today's class was awesome. Okay? You might send me a oh my goodness, that does not need capitalized. Today's class was awesome might be your title, okay? And then down underneath where it says content, you're going to click in the big box and you're going to write your kmail to me, okay? And you're just going to write whatever it is you want to write. Now, some of these buttons help you to do other things, but most students don't use these buttons. If you would like an emoji or an emoticon, there's emoticons you can choose from. If you'd like to change your, the font or things like that, you can. If you're trying to send me a link to something, you will need to use this button right here. This button allows you to give me a link, and you'll just type the link in there and hit OK. All right. more thing to show you. Sometimes we work on projects or do something, or maybe you're a student who wants to work on your computer instead of on paper. That's perfectly okay. If that's how you want to work, you're going to click Attach Files. Again, a box comes up and it'll help you choose the file you want to send me and then click Done. Okay? This has just been a quick tutorial of how to send me a kmail.